Howdy, everybody. It's Cheri. What's today? Thursday. Happy Thursday. How are y'all doing? Oh boy, this is all different. Not for you guys, but for me. Like, I'm on the back end of my stuff and it's all different. Wow. Okay. I'll have to get used to this. All right. How's everybody doing as you're hopping on? Say hi. Tell me where you're watching from. Let's see. We got a few people in here already. Who is here? Let me see. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Megan. Hope everyone's doing well, staying warm. I may just watch live because I caught, cold. Ugh. The creepy cruds. They've been going around our house a couple times. I feel so bad for you. Trying not to cough so much. Thank goodness it's just a head cold. I'll be praying that you feel better soon, Megan. Yeah, I don't know. It's been bad around here. Lots of people getting sick. We got that flu like early on, and now I think we kind of gave it to some people because now it's like going through some of the people I know, and I think we might have given it to them, but not fun being ill. Hello, Sherry Chase. How are you? Doing well. Sunflower. Hello, Sunflower. How are you doing? Claire Noble. How are you doing? Got so much going on at the moment. Nothing bad, just busy. No time to craft and missing it so much. I understand. Claire, I am so right there with you. And I'll tell you guys, well, I'll talk about it here in a minute. Let me say hi to everybody and then we'll talk. Then we'll chat. That's all we're going to do. We're going to chat today. I'm not even going to make anything, even though I haven't made anything like in a little bit. I did one row of crochet today, guys. That's it. And that's all I've done in several days. Yes, not a lot is going on in the crafty world of Sherry Vance. Well, watch later, Claire. Thank you for popping on, though. Hello, Shauna. Hello, Southpaw Fiber Arts. We will be doing a giveaway. You're going to get some goodies from Southpaw Fiber Arts today, some from Golden Arm Creations, and a few things from me. So stay tuned for that. Oh, let me, you know what? Let me do this here really quick. I got to get my do not disturb on. There we go. Otherwise, I'm going to messages popping up. I forgot to do that. And I don't think Sandy wasn't going to be able to be here, so I don't have my handy dandy Sandy. That's what I should call her, handy dandy Sandy. I don't know if she would like that, but let me just, if anybody needs the info, let me find it. Southpaw Fiber Arts for tension guides, and I'll show the little box of stuff that you'll get later. And Golden Arm Creations as well. We'll be doing a giveaway with them. So there are the websites for that. So there's that. All right, there we go. Let's see who else is here. Oh, it popped down. All right. Let's see. What did you say? The state that can't decide to freeze, warm up, rain, or snow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have to tell you. Okay, I'm just gonna dig in. First off, I have so much to tell you guys that I can't tell you guys. So Darren and I have been away. We got in late last night. We've been away since Monday. And yeah, just lots going on. I can't talk about anything yet. So I can probably talk about some stuff next week. Hopefully. I was hoping I could talk about some stuff today, but I can't. So things might be changing, but yes. So you'll have to stay tuned. You guys stay on, like, don't go away. Because I got, like, when I can finally talk, I've got lots of things to tell you guys. Yeah, it's just I just can't yet. And I can't stand it because I can't, like, keep my mouth shut. Like, it's a problem I have. My parents used to say, or my dad especially, he's always like, your mouth is going to get you in trouble someday. And it has several times. So I've got to zip. I can't talk about it yet. Not yet. So yes, but anyways, we were away and it was no snow where we were. And then we come home and almost all the snow was gone. And then last night we get home and then it snows and there's like an inch or more of snow again. And I'm like, I'm just so like, bleh. I'm done. I'm done with winter. And I think does daylight savings time, guys, does that end this weekend? Are we losing an hour this weekend? Is it this weekend? Somebody tell me it's not. Please tell me it's not. Because I've just finally gotten to where my routine is good for my body waking up. The weather, I'm just complaining. I got to stop complaining. Let's see who else is here. We have, is it Creaty Met Boaz? Creaty Met Boaz. I don't know if that's how you say it. Hello to you. Don't speak English so much. Oh, hopefully you get subtitles. I don't know since I'm using StreamYard, I don't know how that works. I don't know that I set them. I don't know, on the platform. I think you're on YouTube. Maybe you do have subtitles. I hope so. I don't know. I hope so. Let's see. Sandy Sanchez. Hello to you, Sandy Sanchez. How are you? Let's see. Sunny in California, but it's cold. I want spring flowers, spring clothes. I want it all. I hear you, Sandy. I am right there with you. Kathy Williams, 38 in East Tennessee with a wind advisory. Yeah, that wind's fierce. I know that was there tornadoes too. And what about fires in like South Carolina or something? I don't even know. I just got a little glimpse of the news while I was gone. Guys, I haven't even like hardly been on my on the internet. Like it's been crazy. It's been a little crazy. So I feel like I'm just like out in la la land. Like I don't know what's going on anywhere, or I don't even know what I'm doing like right now. My schedule is so messed up. I just don't like it. It's all right though. Hello, Molly. How are you doing? Hello, Molly. And Lisa Whaley's here. And we have Suzanne watching on YouTube. And Rachel Gray in Cypress, Texas. Thank you for being here, Rachel. And Marilyn King. How are you? How are you doing? Good morning to you. Yeah, it's morning for you, isn't it? That's crazy. And we have Bettina. Hello. And Debbie Ward. And Steven's here. Hello, Steven. How are you doing? I'm so glad that you're on here on Facebook. It shows we have 2 people on Facebook. 2. You know, I wonder if I shared it into the group. I wonder if I can do that. Let me do that really quick. Facebook, I really think Facebook is going to phase out how they're doing lives. I really think that's going to happen. I could be wrong. Generally, I'm not. Sometimes I am. Let me see if I can share it into the group. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can share it as me into the group. Let me do it. We'll see. There. I'm going to put it in there. Because Facebook does not do a good job. They used to like post in the feed like when I was going live, and now with StreamYard using that, now it doesn't work. I don't know why. Don't know. I don't like it though. But anyways, let's see here. Kim, hello Kim. Hey, you can knit really beautiful things on the knitting machine. Would you like to make some more patterns? Because I also want to make those beautiful things that you make. Oh, that's so sweet. Maybe soon. Maybe. I don't know, guys. Wendy Castle, hello. How are you? Good afternoon to you. We have Brenda. Brenda's here. Hello, Brenda. And Bill and Joyce Arrington. Oh, yeah. I'm so glad you're here. Super. Everybody, you know what? Intermittent snow. Okay. Yeah. See, what is the weather, guys? But I have to tell you, I can remember, I think almost everywhere, whether when we lived in Indiana and then here, like we were still getting snow, like some snowstorms into the beginning of April. So I think it's still going to do it for a while, even though I think it's going to be like 50 degrees like next week for multiple days here, which will be so nice. Oh my goodness. So anyways, this trip that I went on with Darren, it was kind of a not real planned thing until like it was like a last minute thing. So originally I was supposed to have my one of my workshops last night and I had to cancel it, which stinky poo poo. But I have a ginormous bag of Premier yarn. So I'm thinking, since I'm not going to do this workshop, and I don't know when I'm going to be doing another workshop soon, I have no idea. You guys, there's so much pretty yarn in here. It's all color fusion. Let me show you some of this. I might throw, because I have some of the poly mailers. I might do, look at how pretty that is. I might throw 1 or 2 of these in. Whoever wins the goodie bag today, I might make it extra special, juicy with some of this yarn. Because I got this specifically for the workshop that I was going to be doing last night. Ooh, that one's pretty. You guys like blue? I love this yarn. It's a 3-weight, so it's lighter. This one's kind of Christmassy, but it's still pretty. See it? But it make great hats, guys. Ooh, that one's pretty. I've used that one before. I think I have it over here. This is what it looks like this. It's so pretty. Look at how pretty that is. Think I should throw a couple of those in the goodie bag? Probably, don't you think? It's nice. And I put like that color palm on it. So I think we'll do that. I think maybe we'll see how much I can fit in there. Because if I want to make sure the tension guide and then Molly's little box for the starter set that looks like this that I'll be throwing one of those in there because I have another one of those I'll throw in. I got to make sure it'll go in the bag and not crush it. So yeah, I think we should do that. Don't you think so? I think so. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, Sunday. Eek, you guys. Oh, I don't want to lose an hour. I hate it. I think it's awful. All I've done is bitch ever since I got on the. I'm so sorry that I'm complaining. I'm trying to get in a better headspace, like not complain. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know. And you know why? It's because I haven't been working on stuff. It's because I haven't been able to be like crafty, and I get crabby. Is anybody else like that? Like if you can't like work on projects, like it, I don't know. The creative outlet keeps me kind of like keeps my bitch away. It's not funny. Are you guys laughing at me? That should be a t-shirt, like crafting keeps the bitch away or something. I don't know, because it's true. I get kind of cranky when I can't do my stuff. Rachel Gray, I do not want to lose an hour of sleep. I hate it. Because I've gotten to where my body, like right now, 5:45, I'm out of bed. I mean, it's just like almost a guarantee. Maybe sometimes even 5:30. So now that'll be a whole hour later. And I need to be at 5:30, 5:45 to get all my stuff done and get, I don't know. Oh, well, it's the way it goes. I think they should just like do away with that. Don't you think so? Hello, Kim Matheson, watching from Poughkeepsie. And we have Crafty Math Chick is here. Hello to you in Ohio. Ohio. So I haven't really I just had a brief discussion with my oldest daughter this morning because she's all the stuff's a go for her move to Richmond, Virginia. And I think she starts the 31st, and it's going to be a craziness because she's got to go look for a place, and they've got to go find a house and all the things. So that craziness is going to happen. So I don't know how my schedule will be as the month goes on, but I will keep you all posted. But I was thinking Ohio triggered that because I have to drive through Ohio to get to Pennsylvania to go see her. And now have to drive even farther because she's going to be in Virginia. I think I'm probably going to be flying. I don't think I'll be driving anymore. Wendy says, if 58 feels like 67. Why does it feel like 50? Usually it goes the other way. 67 feels like 58. So it must be like the sun is very warm or something. That's really good, though. That would be nice weather. Oh, let's see here. Tanya, where do you get your weights for your... Oh, Tanya. Yes, somebody asked me about those, too. I got a message. These weights that I use primarily on trouble yarn. I don't use them unless it's like yarn that starts popping. And by popping, where your handle, like you start to slip gears because your knitting isn't falling onto the pins, because that's what happens. If you start to crank and you get a popping noise, first off, stop, because you don't want to keep going because you can strip your gearing. Since it's all plastic, you can wear down your gears, which I've done. But if it starts to do that, what's happening generally is, like, if you look at your needle that's just getting the yarn, the one beside it, the knitting has to drop down on those two pegs that are sticking up, and it'll get bound up there. Sometimes it's your yarn. Most of the time it is. Sometimes if you start out with your tension being too tight, or you continue to have it, like if you get your tension too tight somewhere in the knitting and your yarn isn't very stretchy, it can do the same thing and it can get in a bind. You need to back off your tension almost immediately. But and you can set these the two pins to the left of your knitting, like right where your yarn feeder is. Usually it's hung up. However, to prevent that from happening, what Tanya's asking me about, I assume, are these weights here. And I got a set of 4 on Amazon. And I think I have, like, if you go to hoopandhome.com and click the supplies tab, I have a link to them in my favorites shop for Amazon. However, I will tell you, I have 4 and it works. I mean, it works. It will work. You have to keep rolling your yarn and then repositioning the weights, because if it gets down too far, they're going to hit the table and you got to roll it back up and whatever, unless you have a hole cut out and something. I would suggest, though, my suggestion is get 6. 6 would be the sweet weight, I think, for like keeping it pulled down. And just be careful when you're hooking them in. But I really like these because they fold up and they snap in there, and you can store them and they won't like get stuck on stuff. And they're made for a flatbed knitter. That's what they are. They're flatbed knitter weights, but you can use them for circular knitting. I will tell you, if you put them on right away, they're going to hit the inside of the machine until you get a little bit in your tube. So you just got to be careful there, because they'll bang a little bit. So I usually wait. Typically, you don't start having problems. If it's popping yarn, you don't usually start having problems till you're about 60 rows in. Sometimes it starts earlier than that. If it does, probably want to take the yarn off and just not use it. So anyways, yeah, that's that. And if you have a machine that is like on its last leg and you've stripped some gears, but you still want to keep using it, these might be the answer if you don't want to end up buying a new machine. These probably, though, will cost you about $30. And you can get a new like Centro or whatever, for about 60. So think about that too. If you don't want to invest a lot in what you're doing. Hello, Margot Lee. Hope you're having a great day. Hello, Nairo. How are you? So, and we have Zuli in Puerto Rico. Zuli in Puerto Rico. So we're up to 4 on Facebook. We're rocking. We're rocking. If my numbers are right. I have no idea if they are. We have Kim is here. Hello, Kim. Very cold and windy here in southern Pennsylvania. Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is here. I know we always talk weather and food, and we should be talking like yarn and crochet and knitting probably. 30 degrees, so it's a heat wave. Let's see. Rachel says, I've been seeing Izzy dolls on Facebook. Have y'all seen the new trend? Izzy. Oh, I gotta look it up. Is it like it's just a singular doll? I'm seeing the hand knitted like tube dolls. Is that what the Izzy doll is? I gotta look this up now. Yes, I keep seeing those too, Rachel. I actually made a frog. I did a frog. I gotta do the eyes. I did it a few weeks ago and got sidetracked. I don't think it's as cute as I thought it would be, but I'll have to show it to you guys. I did it because I've been seeing all these hand knitted tube dolls. Yeah, there's all kinds of them. And I've thought there's so many varieties you can make of these. I think you could. Yeah, you could totally make them on the ad. There's somebody that has like a ballerina pattern, Rachel. And Rachel's asking about the Izzy. I don't know if you can, hold on. I don't know if I can. I think I can do this. Let me share my screen. I think I can. I think I can share my screen. Maybe. Oh, it's on here. It's on here, Cheri. And then I'll tell you what she's let me do that and let me do this. It gives me like yes, yes, and yes. Okay, and I think you'll be able to see it. It's just a whole bunch of them. I don't know how little that is on your screen. Let me click into one. These are like, I think this is what she's talking about. Stuff like this. This is a crocheted one. Here's an Izzy one. And this is probably like where you can buy it. And I don't know who these people are. Oh, did it not? It's delayed. The amigurumi. You could totally do this. Because if you think about it, is it not showing? It's not showing it. Why is it not showing? Oh, because it went into another screen. Hold on. It's delayed. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on. Let me do this one. I clicked into an Etsy one so you can see it up closer. So let me share my screen again. And we will talk about this. And I do not know this person that I clicked into, so I have no idea who they are. So just know that. Not that one. Oh, goodness gracious. I should not be allowed to do like technology today. Let me stop it. It should let me like present multiple. Here we go. Share screen. I need the Etsy one. I'm talking to it because that's what I have to do. Here we go. Because this is more of a close-up. Okay. So I can't really point to it, but if you look at these, and like I said, I have no idea who this is. And this is for, I don't know if it's knitting. So it's like a knitting pattern. But you could see, you could totally do it because you could do, it's doing the dropout. Sorry about that. You've got the brown and then the tan and then the green. And you could either crochet the little dress or you could do another piece in the 22 and then stitch it on. Does that make sense to make the little dress? But I think there is somebody, I don't know why it's dropping out. It is on mine. I don't know if it is on yours. So let me go back to my face here. We'll do. There we go. So I don't know who the person is who has a pattern. I don't think it's JoJo Juju. Somebody has a ballerina pattern on YouTube. Rachel for, I didn't know they were called Izzy dolls though. I wasn't aware that that's what, but I've seen a ton of them, and I've seen like animals and dolls and, you know, just all, cause like bunnies, you could do bunnies. You could easily do, cause if you think of like, this is a bunny, but you could do it all in a tube, you know what I mean? And do the little, see, like the little bunny. Does that make sense? So you could take, this is H. Lee Inspired Designs patterns, but it would be all one tube. The thing is, you'd have to get the portions, the proportions right, so it doesn't. And I did the frog. I did looks a little wonky donkey, because I did all the stuff on the, because we need more just 22 patterns, I think. So so I'll have to show you guys that. I just haven't got it finished. Like everything else I have like on my shelves, I haven't finished it. But yeah, I've been seeing tons and tons of those as well. So I wonder what that is right now. It's super trendy. Super trendy. I think somebody in our group, a gentleman in our group, has made several little creatures, he calls them, and he does the 22, uses it like a tube doll is what I consider it. That doesn't sound, Izzy doll sounds better than tube doll. Tube doll doesn't sound really good. Amanda Hicks, hello, watching on the Facebook. How are you? Hello, Barb LaFond. How are you doing? Good afternoon to you. And we have Izzy dolls. Okay, yeah. So hopefully that explains the Izzy doll. Let's see. Has anybody else, Color Fusion is so soft and works up so, yes. I think I will throw a couple because I'm going to have some extra, because since I didn't do that workshop, so I think we should throw in. Hello, Connie. Connie says beautiful yarn. I've not tried this yarn yet. Well, I will get you some. We will have to, like, you have to get your name in the pool. All right, I'm kind of behind. Color Fusion makes some really, yeah. Yes, it does. And they're not super, they're warm, but not super heavy, and they stretch really well. So that's that. I will tell you, I was gonna switch for my workshops from the Lion Brand Ferris wheel yarn, because it is a roving style and it can tear. And I just didn't want that, to the Color Fusion from Premier, because it does stretch really well. So if you have a big-headed person, I think it would do really well. Let's see. I've been knitting up hats to donate. Knots for Love, Wisconsin. Yay! That's awesome, Rachel. I love that. Amanda Hicks, I love Premier Yarn. I am really falling in love with it. I really am. So far, I have everything I've used, I love. There hasn't been anything that I haven't liked so far. I just made, I don't know if y'all, I don't think you guys saw it. I shared it in my stories, but and I can't really share it right now because I don't think I have a picture of it. But I got some of that new, I thought it was I don't know why in my head I was thinking I could use it on the loom. I was thinking it was a jumbo weight yarn, but it wasn't. It was just a bulky 6. So I crocheted up a blanket for my granddaughter's birthday was on Monday. She's 1. Can't believe it. But I quickly crocheted her up a blanket, and I sent that off to her, and I wanted to kind of share it with you guys. I ended up edging it with Premier also. What is it called? Parfait Chunky is what it is. Just like a white Parfait Chunky, but it was the I can't think of what it's called now, but it's similar to Parfait Chunky, but it like knits up really, or crochets up really cute, or knits up really cute. It's like color, like variance color. I don't know. I'll have to share that, or in the, because I don't think I did in the group, but I really love that. It's chenille yarn again. I need to get some of their jumbo weight to try it on the loom, because I think that's what I want to use to show you, like to do a little quick video on how I use the loom. And I had 2 looms go out. So we'll see how they ship out. I know that, who was it that won one of them? I can't even think of what her name is right at the moment last week, but she won our loom for the 450K on YouTube. And then I sent another one out to one of our wonderful people here as a test shipment to see if these boxes I got will be okay for shipping them. So, and then maybe we can talk Mr. Bannon to making a few more, at least some more for giveaways or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. Nairo says Eastern Massachusetts is so pretty, 54 degrees, but tonight and all tomorrow 60. Yeah, with the winds, icky. That's not good because that's like power outage winds and scary, scary winds. Oh, I love it. Tanya and Crafty Math Chick, you're both in Ohio. That's cool. May I ask? Oh, absolutely. Amanda Hits asks. I get asked all the time, and I get people that get really angry with me because I don't share the link on Facebook. And the reason I don't is it's an affiliate link that I share with everybody for my Amazon shop, so I can get some pennies from them to pay my taxes because that's what happens. But anyways, I don't like. They're so funny about affiliate links that I like to like send it in a message. And then I don't like it. So many people who ask it, but I do have it in my Amazon shop. But there are these here. You get a set of 3. I have the mediums. I get them on Amazon. If you go to my, if you need the direct link, because they're made for like blankets and linens and things. I know it's on here. Yes, this. If you go to hoopandhome.com and just click on the supplies tab, it's in there. The link is in there for this set of 3. Now I will tell you that I use these for my Addies, and I can fit an Addie 46, and then off in the one corner I can put the 22, and then I have room still for some yarn and like any kind of notions or anything that I need. But if you have like a 48 and you have it mounted onto a board or anything, you're going to want probably the large ones so that they can fit in, but then they're going to be extra big. So they do have a metal frame in them to make them collapsible. So if you don't want if you don't want something that collapses, then I would say just get a tote, like a plastic thing. But I like these because I got them for when we were doing workshops or when we do the workshops. I can collapse them down if I don't have a lot of space, but they're still stackable because they have the metal frame. So yes, hopefully that's fine. Yes, get away when I can't get crabby. I am really behind. Behind? I'm behind. I'm behind on my I can't even talk. Okay, wait, let me just back up here. Hold on, let me get a sip of water. On the comments, I can't talk. All right, let's see. What does Nairo say? I gotta see what she says. First Connie says, Stacy here said something. It like jumped ahead. It's going to be 70 on Tuesday here in Indy. The cold weather has been making me bitchy. Yeah. I'm just all around kind of crabby. Connie says that's why I'm crabby, not getting projects finished. Yes. And then we have, is it Phyros? Wow, nice to see you, ma'am. Oh, nice to see you too, even though I can't see you. Thank you for watching on Facebook. Hello to Yoali. I don't know if that's how you say it, but hello to you. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Appreciate you. Okay, what does Naira say? I have to see. It says, I have the irrational mental issue happening that I hate the feeling of lost time. So yes, I get it. Sunday is the worst day. Yes. And I don't want to say I have anxiety about it. I always like, we need to have like a support group, Naira. We need to like kind of talk, because I have this thing where I'm always feeling like there is something I'm not like, I got to get this done, or I got to get that done, or I don't have time to get this done, and that mental place is not a good place to live. And I just losing an hour. It's like crushing to me, because I'm like, I don't have an hour to lose. Even though, not gonna lie, there's times I sit on my butt and don't do anything. So it's not like I'm constantly always the most productive person in the world. But I have a pretty somewhat busy life, with all of the family and the dogs and what I do here, and just all the things. And yeah, I get a little like, I need to be present in the moment instead of worrying about what I haven't got done and what I need to do, because that's like my mental place all the time, it seems to be. And the only place I get relief from that is when I'm focused on making something, because like it's the only, like, that's when I have to slow down and kind of focus, and kind of I can wander. Like with the cranking, it still is, you can still think about stuff, but it's still like a place to kind of like, I don't want to say it's escape, but it is totally. It's my, like, I don't want to say a Zen place, because I don't believe in that either. But yeah, it's just a good place, a happy place. There's therapy in the making. So if I haven't made, then I get the anxiety coming in for sure. I suppose if I went and saw a therapist, they'd probably have me on medication, but I don't really want to be on anything. I'll be on crafts. I don't want to be on medication. Just crafting. That's fine with me. We all just need a large dose of doing crafts, right? Oh, I feel so bad. It's no longer. The Loombot is not a thing anymore. They discontinued it. But it is, I will tell you. What is this? Create Mitt? I don't know. Creative Mitt? Let me show you. I think these are the same. Like this is the Z machine. They're all Centros. This one is very pretty though. It's like a relic because you can't get it anymore. And it's so pretty. And I'm sorry. But I like this one just the same. I would prefer the Z machine, even though the counter went out, like broke like in my first week or something. But let me put them back up here. I like and I have a Centro up here too. I like the Z machine better than my Centro. I do. And I don't know. But I like the Loombot better than the other two. But I don't use it because you can't get them anymore. It was through Fat Brain Toys and they discontinued them. They were made for them with their label, the Loombot label, and you can't get them. You might be able to buy one used somewhere, eBay or something. But yeah. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. Irma! Yes, Irma! That's who won the loom. Irma. I'm so excited for her to get it. Hello, how are you, Irma? I'm so excited. Oh, let's see. Cheryl Velez, hello. Almost forgot. Too much doom scrolling. Hey, I'm guilty of that as well. I haven't been doing much of it lately, but yeah, typically, you guys, I get up every morning fairly early and I do a little bit of that. I try to get in the group if I can. And yeah, not always do I. Sometimes I get sucked into the TikTok masses and I should stay away from that, or the shorts. How long do Addie and Centros last? Hat count usage for years. Well, my first Addie that I got, when did I get it, guys? Have I had it for 2 years? I don't know. What I should have done is I should have kept track, like of but I will tell you the problem with keeping track on hat count is yarn, because if I use like the Color Fusion or a 3-way or Karen Simply Soft or Lion Brand, I think you're going to have less wear on any of your machines, because if there's less resistance, less drag on the machine, if a yarn goes through it smoother, your machine's going to last longer. So if you want your machine to last longer, I suggest using a yarn that doesn't knit as hard. And if you do enough of this, you'll know what I mean. Some yarns, if they're thicker, they knit harder. Some of them don't knit very well at all. Like I love this yarn brand from Hobby Lobby. That's a tough knitter. It just doesn't, depending on, even just the yarn, even if you get a good one that doesn't tuck or drop or anything, it still knits harder. The machine has to struggle more. So the denser the yarn, the less stretchy it is, the harder it is on the machine. If you use that yarn a lot, you're going to go through more machines. So I can guarantee you, if you're someone who I love this yarn brand from Hobby Lobby, and that's all you use, you're going to go through a machine much faster than someone who uses like Heartland by Lion Brand, Karen Simply Soft all the time, or any kind of 3-way yarn, DK weight, because it's less stress on your yarn or on your machine. The other thing that goes into play for the life of your machines, I will tell you, something that was very hard on my machines that I realized short order was I had the craft camper. I don't know if you guys have been with me. Some of you haven't been with me long enough to know, but I used to do all of my crafting in a camper because our house was too small. I had no space in our house. So I had a craft camper that was my like little she shed thing. But however, it wasn't air conditioned. So in the summer, it got very hot and I had all my machines in there. That's very hard on plastic. So plastic gets brittle and it was much harder on my machines. So far, all my machines are still functioning. My first Centro, I did several hundred hats through it. It broke on the housing and we're at like right where it, like where Where this is down in here, the housing broke and it kind of shifts but it still works to this day. It still works. I still have it. I have it as a parts centro or whatever. But I can still knit with it. My first Addy, I started having some issue with it just a few weeks ago and had to order a ring for it, which was kind of expensive to get it shipped to me. The new gear ring thing, it was like $45, $44, which is kind of a lot of money. I could have almost bought another one of those for that price. So I know I'm not answering your question, but I would say you could have a Centro, and if you use it, if you baby it, you could have it for several years, or you could have it for 6 months. An Addy should last you longer, but however, it's easy to snap needles if you're not careful, especially the 22. It will break needles. I've broken multiple. I think Connie saw how, like, I was demoing. I think it was Connie when I'm like, this is what you don't do. And I did it and snapped a needle, but I've broken other needles myself. If you get your tension too tight, that'll happen. The 22 has that issue. I have not broken a needle on my big machine. But like I said, I've ground a couple gears. I've got a couple gears that like are bad. So I was getting some slipping, even with good yarn. So I still have not replaced it. I have it, but I have not put it in yet. I was going to actually show you guys like what all that looked like, but I haven't done it yet. So I don't think I helped you. But I will tell you, I think some people think that they will spend the extra money for an Addy and it will last them a really long time because it's a lot of money, right? Well, it just depends on what you're putting through it, I think, really. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I think it just depends. And it depends on if you're in a warmer or cold climate. I honestly think that heat is probably harder on the plastic than cold probably is. I don't know if that's true, but I think that to be true. Although I have to tell you, one of the reasons why I rented this space was I had to get rid of my craft camper. And then in hindsight, we ended up having to move, which I could have probably kept it. Just whatever. Life is strange. But I was starting the Crank and Create side of my business where I was doing these in-person workshops. I talked to Addy specifically about storage of the machines because I was thinking about just putting them in my storage unit. And in between like doing workshops, if I didn't have my craft camper I was trying to figure out logistically, like where, like if I didn't have the space to put the machines, can I put them in a storage unit? So I sent them a message and said, if you have these drastic variant temperatures, how would that affect the machines? And they advised that if that would happen, the life of the machine will be shortened. Either way is what they said. They didn't suggest it. They said in a regular home environment where you have constant temperature and not major fluctuations would be a better. So like for me, even like when I go to do a workshop, I always try to not even leave them in my car overnight, because then if I'm not like in a place, because if I just get in and we start a workshop and they haven't warmed up, I know it sounds crazy, but just making sure that they're acclimated is better than if they're sitting in like a freezing cold car all night and then I go to workshop and then put them in a warm environment. It's kind of not good for them, if that makes sense. So I don't know if I helped you, and I kind of just carried on. Sorry about that. Let's see. But if I would have been smart, and like I did start with these where I was going to, like, every time we used one for the workshop, keep track of that. And I haven't done it. So I'm really bad about just like thinking about it. And then Wendy's got lots of babies coming. They're her babies, but they're not her babies. It's calving season. Yeah, that's exciting. Yay, lots of babies. See, that's always good. Wendy, isn't that exciting? Like, that's a new spring thing. Like, not like new, like, but something to look forward to. It gives you something to look forward to, through the winter months. And then you get to see these babies be born. And I think that would be great. I think that would be an awesome experience. We have Nellie. What does Nellie say? Hi, I'm from Graham, Washington. I don't do much up here. Moved here to take care of my brother. Oh, that's sweet of you. So my enjoyment is relaxing after I get my me time. So it would be so cool if you could pick my name. One thing I realized in my 81 years, you never have enough yarn. Yes. Amen, Nellie. Amen, Nellie. And actually, if you guys want to, you can already start, even though I'm not going to tell you to do that yet. Some people know what I'm going to say. But Nellie, I'll tell you what to do to get your name in the drawing here in just a second. But thank you for watching. And I think that's awesome that you're taking care of your brother. Family is so important. And that's really sweet of you. That's really awesome. Tanya Brock. Let's see. Okay, let me go. I think what time is it? We've been 40 minutes here. Okay, Wendy said she looked and there were several of the free patterns. So and I think Izzy pattern is free on Ravelry. Tanya, is it for knitting or is it for the circular knitting machine, Tanya, or is it for like just regular knitting? Yeah, Rachel, that's what I've been seeing them on too, is the random acts of knitting. Yes, that's what I've seen too. Like lots and lots and lots of them. I think they're so cute. I think they're adorable. All right. Oh, let's see what Nellie said. I just let you know, I made a blanket, large bags for my niece. And when they had their babies, I've made unicorns, giraffes, dolls, bears. Right now, I'm working on a Wednesday doll. Love that. My kids would love Wednesday dolls. She's coming out so cute. Oh, I bet. Oh, well, let's see. What did Wendy say about the hair? Curls in the hair. I found if you wrap yarn on a skewer, preheat your oven to 250 degrees. Once it's preheated, turn it off. Place the yarn. Oh, because it probably like melts it just a little bit to that shape. That's a cool idea. Cool down, then you have curls. Oh, I want to check that. I'm going to have to try that. I just got to make sure I don't forget about them and then they melt in the oven. That would be bad. Let's see. Catherine is here from Bartlett, Tennessee. Thank you for watching. And then we have Gay Lynn. I need to learn to like new yarn now that oh, I know. Big Twist was my favorite as well. I know. I'm right there with you. I have to tell you guys, I don't know what day it was. I think it was Saturday, because we didn't leave till Monday. We all, like, as a family, we all went out. It was a little crazy because we don't always do that. Not everybody was with us. I don't think. Who wasn't with us? I don't remember. But anyways, we went to Joann's, and where else did we go? But I went because I wanted to get fabric because of now trying sewing stuff, right? Oh my gosh, guys. I thought I left because I don't even know how long it would have been to get the fabric cut because there were so many people. And it's not like the sales are that great, but it looked probably like an hour plus for cutting. And then the lines were like wrapped around the store for checking out. They only had like a couple people checking people out. And I said to the kids, I said, I don't want to hang out in the store with all of us for like an hour, 2 hours, whatever, just to buy something. So I didn't. I left, which was sad because I don't know. I don't even know. It's just, I don't even know what to say. Because the thing is, like, the fabric-wise cotton selection, they have now that I've just started with the sewing, they have such a good selection of cotton. And I don't think anybody else has that much cotton. But I'll just have to start checking out, like, there's a couple quilt shops and stuff. But when it comes to the Big Twist yarn, I still have a feeling, guys. And if you're a praying person, let's pray. I know it's yarn, but it's important, right? Because it's important. And as Nellie said, you never have enough of it. I think that there'll be some, like, I think, and I don't know who shared it with me, but I watched a video. Somebody on here shared with me, someone who did a deep dive, and they talked about yarn inspirations. And I think somebody will bring back the Big Twist because I know the manufacturer is still out there and that person has not gone away. Big Twist was just made for Joann's with the Big Twist label on it. Just like many other yarns, people that sell yarn aren't necessarily the ones who make the yarn. Like Premier, maybe they do have some milling. I don't know. I don't even know. But a lot of times the yarn comes from Turkey, if you look on it, so it's made in another country and then they just label it for them. So they're just buying it from a manufacturer. So there's so much money in the Big Twist, like, model. I have a feeling that it won't die. I have a feeling there'll be a rebrand of it or something. I just think so. I really do believe that. And that might not be true, but I believe it probably is. I really think. Or some of these other, like, I don't know. I think some of the other yarn brands will start seeing a lot more influx of customers. But the problem is, and I know Galen's probably like me, there's lots of times I have a last minute project or I don't have enough, or something comes up and I can run to Joann's and I can get what I need, and my heart is fulfilled, and now I can't do that. So I have to order online, and it is not the same, because I say there is just as much of a hobby in buying the yarn as there is in making something with it. There's a little bit of a like, I don't know, like endorphins that happen when you go and touch yarn and then buy yarn. You like connect with yarn. Do I sound like I'm a lunatic? I don't care, because it's true. I don't care what anybody says. It's absolutely true. So it's kind of like buying any other, like, I remember when I was into, like, when I painted, and no, it's not the same, because yarn, you can touch it before you buy it. So there's just something magical about it. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, let's see. This girl loves the garter stitch. That's so awesome. Glad to hear about the color fusion yarn. With Joann's going away, going to have to figure out which yarn will work. Yes, there is lots of alternatives. A lot of the Lion Brain yarns will work. The Mandala, the Lion Brain Heartland, Karen's Simply Soft. It's just, I don't know about the rest of you, but like for me, that's the only, aside from Hobby Lobby. And Hobby Lobby doesn't have a huge, I mean, they have a huge selection of I love this yarn, but I just had that whole discussion about it. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just sad. It's just, it's just sad. And then I realized when I was talking last week about home ec and going and getting fabric, it was from a Joann's store. It was a Joann's Fabrics. And I think it was around since I was really young, kind of. So I don't know. It just makes me sad. It's just kind of sad. I don't want to cry about it, even though I want to cry about it. Margot says, I have an order from Premier. It is taking a long. Is it really? Mine come really fast. You better, I would message them. I did see on their page they're having, mine always come fast, Margot. Like this, you know what though? This package did come it did take a little longer. You know what? It's everybody buying yarn probably that don't normally buy from them. I almost bet you. So I don't know. We'll have to see if that's the case, because I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Crafty Math Chick, I have had very good luck with Premier Yarns ordering from their website. I was bummed when they discontinued their Ever Soft line. It was super shiny and soft. I just wish that wouldn't happen with yarn. They should just not discontinue anything ever. Cheryl Bless says, I'm making soap sacks for donation. I'm switching from crochet to my 22. Oh, yeah, that's a great idea to do it on the 22. Absolutely. Yeah, Mary Maxim has lots of yarn. So does Hirschner's. That's another place you can order from. Hirschner's. I like saying that. But Mary Maxim and Hirschner's they've been around for a long time. And you can get a wide variety of yarns. And like Hirschner's does really good sales. They have some of their own brands. I don't know if Mary Maxim has their own brands. I know Hirschner's does. The Hirschner's Supreme Worsted yarn, the balls are kind of small, but the yarn is super spectacular. And there's a lot of colors in it. And it does really good. Hirschner's Supreme Worsted. Not the Worsted 8. That's a little stiffer. Has some memory in it. It works, but it's stiffer. The Supreme Worsted works really well. And I think I would get like 2. But it would take, like, I would do the half colors, like half of one color, half of another color. Because I think the balls are kind of small. So if you're doing the 46 pin, you need probably 2 to be able to do it, I think. Let's see. Alice says, Alice is here. Hello, Alice in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. All right. So I think what we're going to do, let's see. So the time change either affect the kids. I totally messed up their mind and they don't even know what time. Yeah, it's really bad. And like animals as well. It's just bad all the way around. It's not, we're not I know there are farmers. I mean, Wendy is kind of a farmer, right? She has animals and stuff. I don't know. Like, guys, I just think daylight savings, I think it's just dumb. I just think it's dumb. I know maybe somebody else doesn't think it's dumb, but my opinion, I don't know who I've met that says we need it. Anybody on here? You can admit it. We won't be mean to you. Not too mean. Maybe a little mean. I just don't know. I can't see the justification in it nowadays. Like maybe I could back when there wasn't all the technology that there is today, but it's just so bad on us. Let's see. All right. Well, let's go ahead. If everybody wants to put in, we're just going to do the goodies giveaway today. Next week, if the powers that be, we'll see if I'm going to be on my normal lives. I don't know yet. That's all I can tell you. I don't know yet. Let's see here. Let me find the little thing that says, here it is. Just put this in there, hashtag goodies, and that'll get your name in for the giveaway. So I'll leave that up there. Everybody go ahead and put that in. Hello, Martha. You are not late at all. You're just in time for the giveaway. Even though this was probably like 15 minutes ago or whatever. I don't even know. Crafty Math Chick says, our Joann's was the same way. Line at the cutting was huge. Gals didn't have time to put any of the bolts back. Checkout lines were wrapped around. Yes, I too left and had, yes. See, you had an $80 gift card. Oh, I'm so sorry. But it's so bad that it's not even like, you're like, I don't even want to wait here that long. It's not worth it. Yes, Kaylin. We'll all do that. Yeah, that's what we all need to do for sure. Okay. All right. You guys are so awesome. You guys are awesome. Okay, everybody putting in hashtag goodies. Oh, good. You are. Let's make sure everybody's getting it in there. Okay. Yuppie. It looks like you are. Yay. Okay, everybody get it in there. And I will this time. I think I will because you guys know you want me to. You know you want some yarn too. So we'll throw some yarn into. I will show you what we're giving away from Shauna's. Shauna, Bobana, Banana. Maybe I will. Banana, Bobana. Me, Ma, Moana, Shauna. Southpaw Fiber Arts. We'll do some of their palm savers and a Fair Isle tool, which I don't have one. I did have this, and we're going to do one of these sweet tension guides that you can use on the 48 pin. I think it also works on the 40. And does it work on the 22, like the rabbit as well? Yeah. So any of them that have this style, this tension guide will work on. And it's a handy dandy thing to have. So you can win one of those, and it goes like in there, and it's pretty sweet. And some other goodies along with that they so generously sent me to give to all of you because they are freaking awesome. They're awesome. So yes. So that will go out ASAP along with some of the yarn and the from Molly, the starter set. That is so freaking cute. So adorable. So we'll do that. Okay. So let's see who we got. Do we got everybody, y'all in there? Looks like we got lots of people. Awesome. Let's see how many people we have. Okay, let me share my screen. I got to do it over here, Cheri. I know it's not my first time, but it feels like it. Let me take this down too, because if I don't, it'll be in the way. I feel like I've done this so much that I would be better at it than what I am, but that's okay. It is what it is, right? Okay, here it should pop up. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Let me put, it looks so small on my screen. Let me put hashtag goodies. All right. Anybody else? Oh, Nikita, hello. Oh, Carmen, thank you. Thank you, Carmen, for being a new member. And see, it's doing the dropout here. Nikita, how are you? All right. Okay, so let me go ahead. We're going to go ahead and clicky. And hopefully it won't drop out. I don't know what is up with StreamYard. It's definitely a StreamYard issue. I've done everything with my internet. See, it keeps is it doing that for you guys? Oh, I'm so glad you popped in. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. Make sure everybody got hashtag goodies in there. I hope you're doing well. Okay, we have 41 people. That's really good. Okay, so here we go. Who's going to win it? We shall see. Exciting stuff. I love giving stuff away. Oh, let's see. I know it's doing crazy stuff. Pat Edwards Dillon. Hello. Oh, good. It's not doing anything on your end. Oh, that's great, Nairo, because it's blinking for me. Yay! Congratulations to Pat. Look at you with the lovely picture. It's got like a rose in your hair. I don't know if that's you or if that's somebody in your family, but Pat, you are the winner of the goodies. So, yay! Congratulations to you. So, Pat, what you need to do, let me find it here. You need to send me an email to Cheri@hoopandhome.com. And you can see it there on your screen. Just send me an email with your shipping information, and I will get that shipped out to you as soon as I possibly can. Or as they say, ASAP. I promise you. So CheriBant@hoopandhome.com. All right. Yay. Exciting stuff. Congratulations, Pat. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. You were on Facebook too, I believe. So that's awesome. Oh yeah, email me soon. I would love that. Or I don't know who you said you're going to email, but you can always email me, Nikita. All right. So I don't know. Is there any more? I have to say, give another shout out to Carmen. And I do not know how to say your last name, Carmen, but Carmen is a new member on the YouTube channel. And we do have that as a supporting option for supporting the channel. You can, I think it's $2.99 a month. You can purchase a membership. It gets you like the little icons and things, and you're just helping buy more yarn. That's what you're doing. So anyway, let me take this down. Let's see here. I don't think I have anything else. So, oh, Jacinda's here. I have to say hi to Jacinda. Hi, Jacinda. How are you doing? Tell the kids I said hello. And Sandy, let me know when you get your box too. Let me see. So, guys, I think I'll be live on Monday. As of right now, I think I will be. I'm not 100% positive. I'm hoping that I can tell you guys more about what's been going on in my life soonish. Probably not till the middle of next week or maybe later. So maybe next week at this time we can I can share all the details and all the juicy things and tell you where I was the last 3 days. So yeah. So what I want to tell you is, because I'm a little crabby, so I think after I'm done right here, I'm going to do something. I'm going to make something. And I suggest you all do the same thing. If you have a few minutes, take some time to yourself, make something special. Even if it's not special, just make something because it'll make you feel better. So I've got to go. But you all, thank you all for being here. Thank you for chatting with me. Sorry if I didn't get your question answered. You can always reach out to me. It is best, though, if you want to track me down, to be quite frank, is to email me the same as Pat needs to do with her address. Email me if you have any questions and that your heart needs filled. Like you need, I can't talk. If you have something that is pressing, like you need a link to something, or you have a question, or you're having issues, you can always reach out to me. My door is always open, but it's best to email me because if you message me, they get lost. And if you comment on a post, sometimes they get lost. So Facebook's not the best at letting me know. So anyways, go make something. And y'all remember, stay cranky. Thank you guys for being so awesome. Thank you for being here. I will see you next week, hopefully. So y'all have a good one. Love you guys. Have a good one. Go have fun. Go crank or knit or craft or glue or something fun. Something. Okay. All right. See you later. Bye. Bye.